Hey everyone, welcome back to the archives. I'm your host, the Gamer Knight, and we're here again with another playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. Without further ado, let us proceed. First off, I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend right now. Hope everyone's enjoying time with friends, family, getting ready for the Super Bowl. And also, I like to start off this episode with a heavy heart that has been transpiring in the entertainment industry lately. First off, being, of course, Xbox's overall
ジン、こ
decline
っち
for the
だ。
platform, but we'll jump into that
近江か
story as
ら
soon as we
神
get
の岳の
started
砦に
being with
続く
Yuna.
古
We're
道があ
picking
る
up
んだ。
where we left off after
だけど猛虎に
losing
陣取られ
Nobu
て、
and
チラスにも味
liberating the
方が欲
temple.
しいね。佐護山に狩人の集団がいる。頭はたけし。
友なのか。
違う。だけど手を貸してくれる。弓の腕はかなりのもんだよ。一人で会ってきて、私は志村の城を抜けて近江に行ってくる。
皆と共に南を攻めろ。俺は狩人を連れ北から攻め入ろう。
うまくいくかな。
ああ。
Alright.
抜かるでないぞ。
あんたも。
Alright. Now we gotta get to Sagao Prefecture. It's a long ride, so might as well get through the latest that has been transpiring within the entertainment industry lately. And of course, if you enjoy my playthroughs, my gameplay, and my overall optimism slash oversight into some of these articles, please hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming news. First off, I want to start with Xbox's steady decline that has been going on for years on end with the Xbox Series X. And this is kind of heavily known because right now Xbox's entire, well, profit margins have been a steady decline with hardware sales down to 32%, gaming development down to like 9%, and of course sales wise and subscriptions have been at all-time low. And it's Mongol Patrol. Let's see if there's a leader. Nope, no leader. Alright, let's start with giving these guys a taste of their own medicine. I'll let him live. And the last one, of course, meet his fatal end. Now, back to what I was saying. Xbox's entire situation has been really, really terrible. I say that because it's pretty much true, because if you look at Xbox's like sales of consoles and Xbox Game Pass being raised, as well as Xbox hardware itself has been getting a very big price hike, it's practically impossible to actually think about wanting to own an Xbox. And the lack of first-party exclusives really also sets the company at a definite terrible situation. I mean, if you look also at some of the first-party games that actually did drop, some actually have proven either, well, good, and ultimately Xbox's corporate decision-making has actually doomed some of the first-party exclusives that actually came out. That includes Hi-Fi Rush, and of course Perfect Dark, which was supposed to release this year, but sadly, due to the whole, well, Xbox's stupid decision to close down their studios, it's been a really big sucker punch to the face. No pun intended for Sucker Punch Productions, but I want to say, personally, yeah, Xbox may have actually pretty much been a really big sinking ship. I would say personally they need to really need to release Gears E-Day soon, because if they don't, it's gonna end pretty badly. for the platform. Or I think, of course, also the only thing that could also save Xbox is GTA. But we'll jump back into related news with GTA 6 soon. I just want to, of course, finish off the bad news within the gaming industry. First being, of course, the Epstein list. Why I mention the Epstein list? It's because a few members of Epstein's clients have actually been gaming developers. Two of which are... Oh, we'll jump back as soon as I clear out this camp. Surprise! Anyone else? No survivors. And that's the last of them. Now, I want to jump back to what I was saying in regards to Epstein. And, of course, the list has been, been more fully disclosed. And it's not only... I mean, of course, Bill Gates, I know, who was CEO of Microsoft and former head of Xbox at the time, who I say former head of Xbox because he greenlit Gears of War to be an Xbox 360 exclusive at the time. Because if you look back at the story when Gears of War came out, but I'm getting a little bit off track. I want to jump back to the whole Epstein GTA situation, how it's been transpiring. And it's in regards to two specific individuals in Rockstar that have been involved with Epstein. Leslie Benzie and Sam Hauser. And I have to say, well, Rockstar is denying these accusations because Sam Hauser, who is the current CEO of Rockstar, has been... Oh, we'll jump back shortly. Gotta save a hostage. Ah, I don't know why he did that. Ah, crap. Now I gotta deal with the dogs. Okay, that bird is really weird. I don't know why he's flying that low. Like said, sometimes this game be a little bit buggy at times. Now I want to jump back to the whole GTA denying the accusations, because this correlates with another related segment of the Epstein list, which more personally it affects how these accusations have led to a mass lie. If you look back at Bobby Kotick, who is actually on the Epstein list, Jeffrey Epstein has actually been a business consultant for Bobby Kotick for years, since of course leading up to his death in 2013. But what we also know about what has transpired for Bobby Kotick is that he has actually been responsible, and Jeffrey Epstein has been responsible for encouraging microtransactions in Call of Duty. For all of you who are familiar with COD points, that's Jeffrey Epstein doing. Let's deal with these guys quick. Care to run? You chose wrong. Yes, Bobby Kodak's pretty much destruction of Call of Duty has been influenced by Jeffrey Epstein himself. And it pretty much has destroyed Call of Duty as a platform and turned it into the very thing we all know and hate. And it's shameful that Jeffrey Epstein, that two-faced son of a jackal, has actually defiled the gaming industry with his hands. It's truly evil and diabolical. Well, that's as much as I can say in terms of bad news. And, of course, one that really hit me the most was on February 7th, 2026, Brad Arnold, the lead singer of the band Three Doors Down, had passed away. This one really hit me the most because I actually went to one of his concerts when I was a kid with my dad, and his performance with Chris Daughtry was something I will never forget. And I still, to this day, replay the song when I'm gone, and it still hits me as hard as I listen to that again and again, of course. My personal favorite, Here Without You. And he will be missed. You are gone from this world too soon, brother. Now, with that being away, I want, of course, cover what has been transpiring of course, in a good sense for the gaming industry. First being, of course, GTA 6. The very thing that everyone has been clamoring for and could also save Xbox, and more unmistakably, jumpstart GTA to become the biggest developer on the market. Put Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar to become the most profitable video game company in the world. And we'll deal with that shortly as soon as I deal with these guys at hand. Okay, I just pretty much did that for nothing. Well, not totally for nothing. I still have a dozen more Mongols to go. And besides, they didn't even hear me. I think that one's a leader inside. Got to draw him out. Ah, dang it. Stupid shield. Ah, I was wrong. It's not a leader. Uh-oh. Ooh. Silent but deadly. Right about there. And down you go. Oh boy. Don't see me down don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Oh crap. Hopefully that didn't alert the rest of them. I want to see if I can see. I just want to see if that's the leader. If that's a leader, that means I can take his head. But I swear, every time, I'm practically... Oh. Okay. Okay, now I'm here. Give him something to fear. Nice to see you. Sorry, Pooch, didn't mean to do that. And that. I hate it. I really do hate it. Killing dogs in video games really hits me. I hate fighting big guys. They're always so messy. And they play dirty. Hey there, losers. Alright. Down you go. Now, I definitely want to jump back into the big news. GTA's publishing bosses, which is AKA's Take-Two Interactive. GTA 6 is gonna be locked in for November 19, 2026, and this has been confirmed by the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, who has stated it is locked in for November 19, 2026. And oh, sorry, let me just deal with these guys. Now, as I was saying, with GTA 6 being locked at November 19, 2026 of this year. Oh, come on, will these guys just lay off? Don't these NPCs know I'm trying to make a conversation with my audience? Now, as I was saying, GTA 6 is going to be not only the one thing that will dominate the gaming industry, and is pretty much, well, holding the entire game industry in chains because it's been a very, very long awaited title for years, and everyone is really lining up to get ready to do pre-orders. Now, as I was saying, Zelnick, the current CEO of Take-Two Interactive and the Take-Two Interactive company, owns Rockstar. As I was saying, he has confirmed that it's locked for November 19, 2026, that it will have a physical release at day one, so there'll be no delays in a fully digital release, so all that's been debunked. And they begin marketing for GTA in the summer, which I say it's going to be a very, very, very big summer. Everyone's going to be looking forward to. I say that's going to be big for me because I am actually looking forward to see the summer marketing campaign, how they're going to promote the entire game itself, and of course debut some more gameplay and cinematics for the story as we reach of course to the launch date of GTA 6, which I definitely will bet at the Summer Game Fest, which is a very big event where all these big publishers and developers will show off some of the latest games that are going to be dropping in fall and beyond 2026. And Jeff Keighley, who has been a announcer and sponsor for the Game Awards as well as the Summer Game Fest, will definitely be hosting the event again this year. We just have yet to get a release date or a time window of when game the Summer Game Fest begins. We'll know once we reach somewhere between May or April. That's a definite guess. But all in all, I cannot wait to see how GTA performs, and I will be playing it day one at launch. I will be getting the game physically, and I will not care if I have to sit through another ice storm. I will be sitting in a tent for the main launch. And if, of course, you've watched my Instagram, which I'll have it linked to my profile, that I have reposted a snippet of Luke Stevens, who has been a big streamer that I follow on both YouTube and Instagram, that he, of course, believes that GTA 6 may actually get its own holiday, which I've actually said it before in previous episodes, that GTA 6 will get its very own holiday, because once it launches on day 1, November 19th, it's gonna pretty much drive every single young adult on this planet to go take off work, call an excuse so they can play GTA 6. I know this because I could definitely be one of them on on record, and I will say it's gonna be a very, very, very big launch. It's pretty much gonna have every single person in every profession, whether they're cops, firemen, doctors, dentists. I can just keep on going. There is going to be a mass situation where offices and businesses will be closed for GTA 6. I could just imagine it. But you know what else I also imagine? A very big hypothetical that I've talked in previously. And, oh. We're following this general because he has actually been keeping an armor set for Khotan Khan. And of course, I have to steal it back. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of wearing Khan armor. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Versus my Ghost armor. I prefer my Ghost armor, actually. Let's do this. Anyone else? Oh. They all just ran. Pity. Those don't look bad. Now. Now, General Batu has been dealt with. 1 second. Now I want to jump back, of course, to another situation that has been transpiring, and that is, of course, everything that's going to be dropping at the Super Bowl. As we all know, it's going to be a very big event. Me personally, I will just be watching the halftime show because I kind of backed away from football in recent years because, well, for me personally, I was a Giants fan, but I got sick and tired of seeing them lose constantly and constantly after season after season. And of course, I blame the referees for calling bullshit plays, which, pardon my French. And of course, like, giving fouls, penalties that have been, of course, BS, because I know this because I've been to Giants games a few times over. And I gotten sick and tired of just watching loss after loss. It's just, eek. So I backed away and just refocused my efforts on a new passion and my love that I've always had for years, since I was a kid, and that is gaming. I love it, it's a part of my life, but I want to, of course, jump back to everything that's going to be transpiring. We all know that Bad Bunny, Charlie Puth, and Green Day will be performing at the halftime show. But I also want to drop what's going to be like in terms of like trailers are going to be dropping at the Super Bowl. One of them is the next Super Mario Galaxy movie. They're going to be dropping another trailer on February 8th. Don't know when exactly, but we'll find out. And there's going to be a few more additional films, including from Disney's side, there is the Mandalorian Grogu movie. But there are recent reports that Disney is only just doing just the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Because if you look back at the recent articles that have transpired this week, that more efficiently, that Marvel's Avengers Doomsday will not be dropping another trailer at... Oh, 1 second, just gotta take out this guy. Yeah, screw it. How can he hit me? That was cheap. Now, as I was saying, in regards to the Super Bowl, we all know that we have not only Marvel's Avengers Doomsday not dropping a trailer at the Super Bowl, which I say very good because one, I'm avoiding all spoilers at all costs when it comes to that movie. I prefer to like be surprised. I've only had the one trailer be shown off, and that was, of course, submitted by my boss. And I couldn't look away. I couldn't look away for just those 30 seconds, and I just said, nope, no more. No more. I'm done. Okay, now I'm in Sagao Prefecture. Head for Takashi's camp, which is... Oh. 10 meters that way. Okay. Alright, Takashi's camp. Let's see where he is. There's the camp. There's Takashi.
そこのお方、温まってってくれ。お主たけしか。名前もご存知か。酒井仁、ユナの友だ。あいつの生きてんのか。近江への道が固められた。俺一人では道を開けん。手を貸してほしい。どうしたもんかね。狩りの名手だと聞いたぞ。この地の狩人の頭だそうだな。ユナがそう言ったのか。戦に慣れておるともな。違うのか。慣れてはいる。だが訳もなく命を懸けられないな。この冬は寒くなれ。山の中で凍えながら過ごすより砦で暮らしたいだろう。 春までいていいなら乗った。決まりだな。獅子を狩るのとはわけが違う。まずは様子を探る。
お父様のお怒りも当然だ。侍なら主に従わなきゃならんだろう。
猛虎の射手が門を守り、絶え間なく騎兵が往来してる。我らが北から攻めれば、ユナたちが南から乗り込む手はずだ。ユナも一緒か？なるほど。砦は崖際にあるな。登って入れそうだ。砦に材木を送る木こりの宿営だな。猛虎が現れてからはもぬけの殻だ。崖登りの腕は増えてではない。
Alright. On our way to the fort. Better grab some supplies. And, of course, let's finish off the rest of the stories we have going on at the moment. Which I want to focus on the remaining trailers that are going to be showing off at the Super Bowl tonight. And that is not only excluding, well, excluding Marvel's Avengers Doomsday, and of course Spider-Man Brand New Day. That will not be making its debut at the Super Bowl, which I'm like, pity. Kinda wanted to see it drop, but we'll probably find out. We'll probably get a trailer sometime, maybe around spring, or maybe summer of 2026. Oh, no. That the release date is in summer, so we'll most likely see it in spring, the reveal. But I want to jump back to the other trailers that are going to be dropping. Toy Story 5 will also be dropping at the... Oh, Mongols. Can't let one live. Oops. Oh, Jerry. That dealt with him. Guess my aim was a little bit off. Not my best work, but all in all, at least I got the job done. I would say that was my most unorthodox form of disposing enemies. But I want to jump back to the remaining stories that have been transpiring around the Super Bowl. Not only Spider-Man Brand New Day will not be dropping a trailer at the Super Bowl, but also Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. As I said multiple times already, I swear, I can't stop thinking about that movie. It's like, it's really something I am looking forward to. I'm still conducting my Marvel Cinematic Universe binge, which I'm right now going through the X-Men movies, which I started with Deadpool 1, because I wanted to, like, start off with Marvel Jesus. And also, what will be dropping at the Super Bowl will also be the Mandalorian Grogu movie, Toy Story 5, the Mario Super Galaxy movie, which I mentioned, and I think the last one was Scream 7. Oh, and Minions 3. Those are the movies that are going to be dropping their trailers for at the Super Bowl. Now that story's done, I want to, of course, finish off with the remaining stories that I got going on, which is pretty much... Oh, we'll just deal with these guys real quick. Okay, where is he going? Okay. The UI. Oh my god, where is this guy going? Okay, why is he that far away? Okay, you are wasting my time. Sometimes this game can be perfect, but on PC, it has its ups and downs. Back to another story, and it's related to Xbox in a sort of a weird position that they have going on right now. If you look at AMD, which has been... Well, the CEO of AMD has actually showed off some of their new chips and hard software that they have going on for PCs and consoles. They have supposedly leaked a release date for the upcoming Xbox as the next the Xbox PC hybrid. And it's, well, something I'm really not looking forward to in terms of an Xbox console. Because, well, one, why would I need a PC hybrid, because I already have a custom gaming PC, which I got lucky with this one, because I got one of the last... Okay, I swear, these Mongols are everywhere. Do I have to put the fear of death into them? Because I'm getting sick and tired of showing off death. Okay, oh, that is cheap. And you're dead last. Now, that's dealt with. Let's head over to the fort. Now, back to what I was stating in regards to the Xbox hybrid relaunching in 2027. I am honestly not looking forward to it because, well, one, as I mentioned, Xbox's entire situation is at a steady decline, and the only thing that might actually save them in terms of their steady decline in terms of sales in both consoles, software, which, by the way, I may actually consider unsubscribing to Xbox Game Pass because, well, the price hike has actually killed me in terms of, like, maintaining my subscription, and I wonder, is there really a good reason to keep it? Is there really? Because I don't see... Oh, we're at the fort. We'll finish off the rest of my stories I have shortly. Didn't mean to press that. Alright, time to survey.
山際から砦を見渡せそうだな。敵も狙い撃てる。あそこに射手の多くを置こう。屋根の上から場をかき乱せるな。ユナが言いそうだ。いろいろと教わった。お前ら続け。他の者は崖へ向かえ。俺に気づいた敵を仕留めてくれ。よし、わかった。気をつけ。
Okay. Time to take out the trash. Let's start by causing a little chaos. And I just love the smell of fear. Alright. Regroup. Okay, I don't know why.
こんなのけだもの
Okay,
がす
oh my god.
それが猛虎だ。一
Jeez.
人は抗ったのだろうな。一人残らず殺してやろう。
Oh.
騎兵が来るぞ。ここなら挟み撃ちにできる。隠れろ。聞こえただろ。散れ。
Alright.
合図したら矢を射ろ。
Let's go a little heavy. Fire well!
殺してやれ。 お前ら集まれ。走り急ぐぞ。志村様が遠兵を募り軍を作った時、なぜあんたが率いない。志村殿には志村殿の策が終わりだからだ。ということはこの砦で南門から聞こえた。様子を見てみよう。
Alright.
ついてこい。
Better investigate the fight, the Toyotama Gate. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. I thought the gate was over this direction.
ユナ。
Whoa.
あいつが向こうに行かねば橋の様子を見るぞ。
Alright. Okay, now I know which direction. I got a little lost. Like I said, it's been like a while since I did play this game in Act 3, so... Well, one, it was hard to try to relive that moment of actually fighting again and playing that game, playing this game. Okay, oh, let's survey the perimeter.
登れそうな崖もあるな。見つかったら俺らが射抜いてやる。足を攻めようが攻めまいが危うきことに変わりはない。俺らは指揮に従うよ。では備えておけ。
I think I'll sneak in. Besides, element of surprise is always a ghost's best friend. Sound military strategy is always to take the enemy by surprise. Besides, I just love sabotage. Alright. I'm at the back of the keep. Let's see what kind of situation I got going on. That watcher is just on the other side. Oh. Wait for him to move. And... down. Let's see. Slaughter. Go loud. So much for using the watcher. Kill them all. Slay them all! Alright. The warriors of Yadiko have come to our aid. Wonderful.
こっち来ないで見つかっちゃう。
ケンジ、隠れていろ。
今どっか行って。
なぜ門を開けるまで待たなかった。
クロード様に。クロード様。酒井様、ちょうどいいところに。
抜かるなよ、ノリオ。
Right.
敵の残りはいかほどだ。
こやつらのみです。
では早く殺せ。
Alright. Hey, Masako.
なったね。
さあ、砦を奪いますよ。
Alright. The
お
fort
の
is
方、
secure.
怪我は。
少しもないわ。
まあ今のところはな。
無事です、酒井様。
こんなに寒いだなんて聞いてませんよ。
いずれ慣れるさ。上学に迎えるよう武具を整えておけ。お主、たけしと何があっ
ずっと前のことさ。
た。あやつらただの狩人ではなかろ
そうとも言うかもね。
う。砦で道を守るよう頼んだが、ようやく猛虎から逃れた民を襲うような賊であっては困る。
悪さをすれば私が許さない。
たけしはお主に会いたがっておったぞ。
もうあった。早く立とう。
では上学へ向かおう。そこで最後の策を練る。
やっとハーンを殺せるんだね。
Hmm. Time to prepare for the final campaign. And good news is, I think we've unlocked our way back to Toyotama and Izuhara. Let's also check our tails. A gathering storm. We also have to meet with the rest of our compatriots as we make our way to... Oh. Lady Masako. Let's discuss... Let's discuss with Lady Masako about what has transpired with, of course, as you remember from our last episode in regards to a tale with Lady Masako, is that her sister is alive. So, might as well face it together.
お邪魔でしたか。
構わぬ。
お祈りを。
我が先祖にな。これからする所業の許しを請うておった。
ご先祖は何と。
声が聞こえぬ。
ご先祖にはできぬお務めゆえ、あえて黙っておいでなのでしょ
う。姉の居所が分かった。菊池家の古い砦だ。
ご出立を。
Kikuchi.
もうこう切らしてしまったからな。祈りをあげられぬ。菊池の館はこっちだ。
よく見つかりましたね。
姉は池田殿の家に入ってな、菊池家の老頭であった。
近くの山のふもとに親方が。
姉はいつも自分の館を欲しがっておったね。
菊池家も菰田で滅んでおります。
姉は館を乗っ取ろうと企んでおるのだろう。
足立家を奪い損ねましたから。
話によると、ある一族が今日構えたらしい。 家紋はあの文のものと同じ。
姉君か。
今は館を流民の仮住まいにしておるそうだ。故郷を失う辛さがわかると申して。
まことでしょうか。
突き止めてやろう。
姉君が故郷を失ったとは。
結婚して家を出たに過ぎん。
池田殿は老頭では。
ああ、
なぜ妹のあなたが武家に嫁ぐことになられた。
幼き頃賊に押し入られたことがあってな。私は太刀を手に取り、姉は隠れた。賊どもを片付けた後、足立殿
Sometimes if I'm quiet on this podcast, it's because I like to experience the story, like relive it again, and of course I like to listen to the dialogue. It's kind of soothing.
その末に裏切りに行き着いたのか。
昇進を癒してやりたくて池田殿との結婚を後押しし、姉は北へ嫁いだ。
私には叔父上がおりましたが、家族や友がおらぬとなると。
姉には夫がおるぞ。
良き夫ですか。
何を申したい。
なぜ姉君は今になって復讐を企てたのかわからないのです。
これだけ分かっておればよい。姉は我が一族を殺し、今日その報いを受ける。
That's truly dark what Hana's done to Lady Masako and her family. It's truly dark.
姉君が裏切る兆しは。
近しい間ではなかったが、お互いを思いやっておった。公の場でも姉を見かければ挨拶を交わしていたぞ。まさかこれほど憎まれておるとも知らずにな。
あの日は親方にいらっしゃったのですね。
朝から館に来て菰田からの知らせを待っておった。夫の安否に気をもみながらな。あの時初めて姉と分かり合えた気がした。私の孫のために土産を持ってきて懐かれていたのです。最後を見届けに来たとも知らず、まんまと迎え入れてしまった。
足立家の嫁子らは賊と戦ったようですが。
戦ったのは私と嫁らで、姉は孫と馬屋に逃げた。その後姉らしきムクロを見つけた。誰の顔かわからぬほどに潰されておったが、金色の帯で姉だと思い一族の墓に埋めたのだ。
あなたが生き残ったことを知り、偽のムクロを作った知恵者です。
私を生かしたこと悔やませてやる。
I think the dialogue is actually done. I also want to cover another story that's related, of course, with the whole Xbox dropping their new console next year, and that's been possibly been leaked by AMD's CEO. Oh, okay, now we're arriving at the location. I'm sorry for that paused moment for when the dialogue was off. I was actually just determining whether it was, of course, the right moment to provide you guys the story of the Xbox AMD situation, but we'll cover that shortly. And now we're here at the old fort. As soon as we're done with this mission, I can definitely jump back. Oh, dirty. Traitors.
What? 民をかくまっておった。
あれはただの隠れ身のさ。姉上、姿を見せろ。どこにおる。
援軍です。
人殺しに使えるのか。出てこい臆病者。
Alright. Another one down. Oh.
道場まで押し通れ。
次から次へと。
どうでもいい皆殺しだ。まだ来るか。さっさと殺して終わらせるぞ。
Stay down.
Stay
花はどこだ。
山の上の館です。
妹が会いに来たと伝えろ。
Alright. Time to
姉
face
貴には
Hana.
何といたす。
やられたことをやり返す。
ご家族であっても。
私の家族は死んだ。
That's true.
あれはただの人殺しだ。
Okay, that is also very accurate. This is truly a dilemma. To find out that the only person that is responsible for the death of your own family is your own flesh and blood. Truly, that's dark. That is dark.
姉上、さあ出てこい。
And those samurai, true traitors.
来たか政子。
姉上だと騙し、私に誰を埋めさせた。
猛虎に殺された百姓の女だ。泣いてやったか。
よくも全てを奪ってくれたな。
息子の嫁に孫だけ。それのどこが全てだ。足立の死は猛虎に奪われ、お前も殺し損ねた。だがやっと本当に全てを奪える。殺せ。
ここは食い止めましょう。
助かる。
政子殿。
She might be in trouble. Where is she? Hmm.
よくも息子の嫁を、幼い孫を、一族を殺してくれたな。
That's
お
dark.
前の所業に比べれば安いものよ。
What'd she do to you?
私が何をした。
奪ったではないか。館から追い出し、心を寄せる男をさらい、飲んだくれを押し付け身も凍る知恵を送ったのはお前だ。
Oh.
に続く苦しみを受けてもなおこの生き地獄はお前には分かるまい。お前が押し付けた地獄だぞ。
いずれも私の咎ではない。
何を言う。知らぬふりをしておったくせに。殺しに来たのだろう。切りたければ切れ。苦しみが終わるのならば本望だ。
始末をつけるのは私ではない。己自身だ。
お前も地獄を味わえ。あ
Oh, jeez. Jeez. Watch your own sister take her own life? That is dark.
笑い合って過ごした日々を心に浮かべようと努めたが、見えるのは姉の顔、それだけだ。 これが生き地獄なのか。
いえ、仇を討ったではありませんか。ご一族のため、その命を懸けて、もう安らぎを求める時です。
Hmm.
この道は安らぎには通じぬ。
ではどこへ。
どこであろうな。このまま歩みを進めればわかるであろ
それは修羅の道です。
う。もう遅い。だがお前が呼ぶなら手を貸すぞ。
Hmm. Well said, Lady Masako. Now, I want to jump back to the Xbox AMD situation that they got going on. I mean, yes, that's recording to the Xbox PC hybrid dropping in 2027. And this is confirmed by a possible leak by the CEO of AMD herself. And honestly, as I said, I'm not really going to be going for the next Xbox personally because one, I don't really need a Xbox PC hybrid because one, I already have an Xbox Series X, which I'll still keep. Just because one, I still have access to the backwards compatibility platform so I can still replay all my Xbox 360 and Xbox original titles, and to top it off, I already have a custom build PC, which I both play Xbox exclusives, PlayStation exclusives, and of course my personal favorite, some of the PC real-time strategy games that I play from time to time, including Company of Heroes, Star Wars, Empire War, Empire Total War, Napoleon Total War. It goes on and on and on. And as I was saying in regards to it, Xbox's situation has still been in a steady decline, and the only reason I might actually also cancel my Xbox subscription because at this point, with their price hike being at $89 for 3 months, I find that to be a little bit, well, diminutive to the platform. I mean, I still buy those cards, it's just with $30 just for 1 month versus the previous price of like $20 per month for 1 month of Game Pass. That would have been a good situation got going on. I mean, that was good until they hiked up the price to $30 for 1 month, and it makes no sense. I mean, why would you want to tax your players on Game Pass? And I find buying those cards to be a waste of my time versus like PlayStation. Like PlayStation, they had PlayStation Plus, and of course they rebranded or redeveloped their entire. Oh, we're arriving. And
多くの大義を説くそうだと知れ者めが。
非道な扱いを受けることのない穏やかな暮らしを
okay,
約束すると
Mongols.
から国の民も平和を
Okay, go loud. And that's the last.
猛虎をたたえておったな。さぞ褒美が良いのであろう。
断れば
Those
殺される
sickos.
だけ。今は守り手の弟だけが頼りです。
乗りを知っておるのか。
戦自宅をしております。お連れいたしましょう。
Yeah, I was wondering where he went.
ちらです。
あれはノリオが知ってのことか。
杉寺を奪い返すまで猛虎に疑われぬよう従うふりをしろと。
あやつが言ったのか。
ええ、あなたを手本にしたと聞いています。クロード様から学んだことをよく話していますよ。道中様、なぜお戻りに？クロード様です。
大勢で
ノリオは港中におります。
猛虎の気を引け。そして小勢を両脇に送り込む。気を隠れ蓑にするのだ。酒井様、皆の者、酒井様とお話をしてまいる。
Alright. Time to talk with Norio.
こちらへ。
杉寺を奪い返すつもりらしいな。
稽古を積みました。十分なほど。
見知った顔がおったぞ。
赤島のものです。櫛寺にも使いを送りましたが、誰も来ておりません。
あんなことがあってはな。
櫛寺なしでも杉寺は奪えます。
Alright. I do not know when the dialogue is done, but I do want to say... Oh, okay, now we're switching over.
あやつらが戦えると思うか。
我らで事足ります。
ならばなぜ巻き込む。
杉寺を奪えば戦に加わった各々が島中に話を広める希望の使いとなれます。それは我らではできぬこと。皆の力で勝たなければなりません。
いつ攻め入るのだ。
夜明けに仕掛けます。クロードと共に杉寺へ参ろう。
Alright.
時はお仲間だけで取り戻したのですよね。心もとなく思いましたか。
死の恐怖とは痛みや知らぬ者への恐れでしかないと学んだ。
宗平も同じように考えます。特に兄は
里い方だったのだな。
兄にもいてもらいたかった。
そばにおるはずだ。
Forward to victory. There they are. See them from the distance. Oh wait, nope. They're cheering.
皆に好かれておるのだな。
兄の七光です。杉寺に攻め入るわけも知っていますし、ね、
ここの民は下方者だ。
街道を外れましょう。こちらへ。寺は杉林の向こうです。
そうは捕虜にされておるのか。
いえ、すぐには殺されないよう猛虎に従わせています。
考えたな。
Good call. Can't risk hostages. Besides, those monks will be useful against the Mongols.
間もなくです。
息を吸え。止めたままでは戦
I
え
say
んぞ。
useful because they are warrior monks of Cedar
我らも
Temple.
長い付き合いになるからな。
And no warrior should be living in chains or be beaten to submission. And besides, it's time for some reinforcements.
ノリオ、クロード様、急ぎ駆けつけました。
櫛寺が味方とは心強い。
杉寺と赤島、櫛が一つにまとまりました。
山門から攻めるのか。
はい、その隙に両脇から敵を囲みます。
俺はどうする。
あなたは策に構わず思うままに戦ってください。みんな離れずについてきてくれ。
Alright. Let's see what kind of opposition I got going on. Has to be at least maybe a small garrison. But there's a way for me to actually mitigate casualties. That is, of course, taking them out one by one. Or better yet, slay them all. Okay, can't waste time. Oh crap! Woo. Damn you, battle armor! Watch it. Lousy coward. Get the rest. I hate those guys. Oh great, now they brought the heavy. Oh. Take out that guy. Oh, that's better. Woo! Sorry, Pooch. Reinforcements. Oops. Alright, let one live. Woo. Ah, he moves fast. Alright, I think that's all of them. Man, there were a lot of Mongols.
寺を取り戻したな。
ここで暮らしていた時は兄も方針も住職も生きておりました。
今日からまたやり直せばよい。
本堂へ行きましょう。何か盗まれていないか確かめなくては。さあ、こちらです。
ノリオ、酒井様。
どうした？
この中に入ってはなりません。
What do you mean?
何があるというのです。いかなる害を受けても失うわけではありません。外側は無事のようですね。
What's inside?
何も盗まれていないじゃないか。
ノリオ。
兄さん。
Oh my god.
Low から連れて行かれた時、てっきり
Norio's brother.
モコに全て教えれば、お前だけは逃がすと言われて。
俺は生きてるよ。傷一つない。
住職のことを言ってしまった。方針、櫛寺、赤島も
構うものか。
ずっと耐えてきた。会いたくてな。こんな姿で生きられない。
生きてくれ。
ノリを頼む。やれ。
You're asking Norio, your own brother, to kill you.
よろしいですか。
ああ。
Truly, I never want to be in that position because for me, I have brothers. And sometimes that's a hard subject to get around. If my brothers were in that particular position. But I'll definitely ask them to do it for me. If I were, of course, in Enjo's position. It's truly saddening what Norio had to endure. Only to find out that the Mongols have pretty much caused him great suffering.
ハーチという名だそうです。そいつが兄を生きたまま焼き、手足を切り落としました。
ハーチとやらは死んだのか。
まだ生きています。
ノリオ、兄君は守り手らしく勇ましく死んだ。
どこがです。ハーチの所在は私が突き止めます。その後手を貸してください。
いいだろ
う。雪が止んだら兄を弔います。
Enemy? Well, we should finish off Noyo's mission, but... Oh, wait. Best to see how he's doing.
酒井様、いかがなさいました。ノリオを探しておる。どこだ。炎上の位牌を墓へ持って行きました。南の山の上です。探してみよう。助かった。
Alright. Might as well look for him. Alright, it's a long ride, so might as well finish off the remaining stories I got going on. Aside from the whole Xbox, AMD, like, leaking the Xbox PC hybrid, which I'm probably not going to be looking forward to, I'm going to be keeping my Xbox Series X, I'm going to keep my PC, and just stop buying Xbox hardware. Like, there's no reason for me to actually get that handheld for the oh my god, and say the Asus Xbox ROG Gaming Ally, because one, the price hike has definitely said hell no, and oh crap. Whew, that was close. Now, as I was saying, with the whole Xbox hardware situation, how it's been a steady decline, and, well, yeah. Okay. Mongols, deal with them quick, then slaughter the rest. Sorry, Pooch. I hate to do that to you, but you were, of course, manipulated by warmongers. Now, as I was saying, with the Xbox ROG Gaming Ally, why I would never want to buy it is because, one, the ROG Gaming Ally price hike has actually been unacceptable, with the handheld being valued at $1,000, and it's finding it to be quite useless in my. Quick and easy. Hate to do that to you, but now let's free this prisoner. Let's see if we can find valuable intelligence in terms of course, locations, camps, supply routes, troop movements. But so far we've gotten a lot more rewards than camps and villages. But let's jump back to why I wouldn't want to buy the Asus ROG Ally. One, it's valued at like $1,000, and there is no shape and way in hell I'm going to be spending that much. And I've heard from recent reviews that it's not that great in terms of performance, and on top of that, it runs on Windows 11, which is, at times, it could be less than perfect. Let's take out the big guy first. Now, raise hell. Leave one alive to tell the tale. Now, I've heard from recent reviews and from YouTube saying that the ROG Ally for the Xbox has been, well, not a very consumer-friendly product because since it runs on Windows 11, it performs with a very, very low type of quality of gameplay you want. And that's in regards to the fact that you can actually use a spreadsheet. You can actually make a spreadsheet on a gaming handheld. What's the point? What's the point of a gaming handheld if you have the opportunity to also do spreadsheets on a gaming handheld? I fail to see the concept. It's truly saddening. But oh, here we are, Norio. We'll jump back into the other articles I have in store for you in today's episode shortly.
寺にこもるよりも山野で過ごすことを好みました。
あの猛虎の百虎長ハーチは見つかったのか？
この近くの砦にいます。
ノリオ、杉寺を束ねられるのはお主だけ。
考えたくありません。
敵討ちは僧の務めではないぞ。
そうである前に弟なのです。
ならば手を貸そう。一人で行くな。
お望みなら。
ハーチはどこだ？
小児砦に。
そやつで間違いないのだな。
ええ、探し出して慈悲を壊せます。聞く耳は持ちませんが。
もし立場が逆であれば炎上は敵討ちを控えるように思う。
つまり私が死に兄が生きていたらということですか。その方が良かったのに。
俺が代わ
I
りに
tell him it is a dark path because he is a monk, but of course, he was not a monk first, he was a brother. But I will say this, I will say for me personally, I think Nudio's right. Revenge does come first because, one, if something were to happen to my brothers, oof, I would not imagine what I would do.
機会は一度しかないぞ。では見つけたら迷わず切り伏せろ。
But, God forbid I don't have to, oh God.
腹が減ってるだけなんです。どうか命だけは。
Yeah, wait.
ノリオ、ただの野党だ。
それでも今は許せなかったのです。少しは懲りたでしょう。進めば浄土に往生し、引けば地獄に沈むのみ。
今の
Wow.
兄がこの薙刀に刻んだ言葉です。櫛寺を賊どもの手から守った後に。
守り手になった時か。
Wow.
炎上の苦しみを計りがたいが、
Words were very poetic.
お主に会うため耐えた。
Shame what happened to him. But he was honorable.
兄は最後にこうつぶやきました。間違っていたと。
何がだ？
わかりません。ハーチュに最後の言葉はない。苦痛の叫びだけだ。
休んでおいた方がいい。明日のために。
そうしましょう。少しでも力を養っておかないと。
Where's Norio?
ノリオ？どこだ？おのれノリオ。
Oh my God.
ノリオは何をした？
He went in head on.
酒井様、お助けを。大変です。
何があった？
ノリオが見かけた時は祈りが届いたと思ったのですが。
杉寺へ戻れ。あとは任せろ。
What did you do?
これは地獄のようなありさまだ。誰の修行だ？
ノリオです。正気を失ったようで。
Oh jeez. He did this? Hell has no fury than revenge for a loss of a family member. And
俺を焼き殺す勇気があるのか？
燃えろ！その罪ごと燃えろ！人殺しめ！
Norio, what the hell did you do?
怒りで薙刀を振ることはないと申したであろう。
クロードと同じことをしたのです。おかげでハーチュは死にました。杉寺の山門はもう開けません。この汚れた手では。
どこへ行く？
わかりません。火をつけた時、奴はまだ生きていました。 私は叫び声を聞きながら喜びに包まれた。猛虎と同じです。もはやそうではない。
やすやすと諦めるな。この島は未練や叶わぬ約束ばかりだ。
He broke his broke his code to the warrior monks, while Jin Sakai also broke his samurai code. So they both have something in common.
かつての私には
In pursuit of revenge.
元に戻れとは言っておらん。お主が信じた道からそれず進んでほしい。
ありがとう、酒井様。
杉寺で待っておるぞ。
Alright. Now that dealt with, of course, that. Now we have, of course, a few more forts to visit along the outer perimeter. And, of course, the main fortress and, oh, Undying Flame. We'll visit the farmstead first. Because it needs to be liberated, of course. And of course I want to finish off the remaining set of my stories that I got going on. Such as Sony filing a patent for a PlayStation controller with no buttons. And that signals a sign that the PlayStation 6 will be its most advanced video game console to date. But that'll take some time for it to drop because it's only just a filed patent, and we'll find out the full design of the actual controller itself. Which I say, personally, I am not ready for the PlayStation 6 as of yet. But the height was long enough. But we'll see when the PlayStation 6 drops in like 2029. I say that because of like a guess estimate, because we already know that PlayStation 5 is actually going to be getting an extension on its life cycle, and I'm not the only one that feels that the PlayStation 5 is kind of reaching its this is only just the beginning, because even though yes, it's a 7-year life cycle that consoles always get, there's always been 7 years when it comes to these consoles, and people still to this day prefer to play PlayStation 4 games, PlayStation 4 titles than PlayStation 5. Although I still play PlayStation 5 titles like a lot. Ooh. Okay. Made sure I wasn't spotted, and in we go. But as said before, I'm not ready for the PlayStation 6 as of yet, because one, I definitely want to see what's more in store for the PlayStation 5. Okay, we got a hostage.
Haven't bad. お待ちを見つかります。
That was close. Now, as far as the PlayStation's life, oh, okay. Still another guy running around. I don't see. Oh, come on. Not the dogs. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to kill everyone at the camp. Alright, I think that's all of them. Now, I also want to jump back to something that's related with AI, and it's affecting Sony as well. Supposedly, they're going to be making a, like, AI patent for a PlayStation exclusive podcast that features, of course, notable characters in the podcast, including Kratos Goes to Sparta, Joel from The Last of Us, Jin Sakai from, of course, Goes to Tsushima, and more and more. But, well, this is only just a hope. I hope it's just a rumor, because I don't think they really kind of need this sort of initiative. If anything, they should focus more on all the exclusive titles that we should be getting for the PlayStation 5, since you're going to be extending its life cycle for about like another few years. Ooh, that would have put the hostage in danger, and he has a mask on. But let's see if I can. Ah, crap. Alright. Next. Yee. He's still twitching. Why, you dirty. I am surprised that guy was trying to kill the hostage, because didn't I just kill 3 men in front of his eyes?
まだ生きてる。ありがとうございます。
道中気をつけよ。
Ah, it's a whaling village. I mean, I know that is kind of messed up. Killing a whale.
このままでは殺されます。
And that's the last.
動くな。
やっと自由だ。
さあ、早く逃げよう。
Alright. Alright, strike from above. Okay, that was a little weird. Wow, those guys did not hear me slaughter. Silent and deadly.
逃がしてやる。
あなたがいなければどうなってたことか。
行け、達者でな。
あいつが喜びそうだ。
Alright, one more hostage. Now, I want to jump back with the whole PlayStation exclusive, that they're still making them relevant, so I still hope to see the following to arrive to the PlayStation 5. I hope to see a Sly Cooper 5, Jack and Daxter 4, the next Ratchet and Clank installment, another Uncharted, which is Uncharted 5, that will focus around Nathan Drake's daughter. I hope to see that. Another God of War spin-off title or a sequel after Ragnarok. And my personal favorite, Knack. For all of those who do not know what Knack is, it's a PlayStation exclusive title that was from the PlayStation 4 generation console. I mean, the 8th generation console. My goodness. I'm a little lost for words because I have not thought about that title in years. They had a sequel back with the PlayStation 4, but I think according to sales it didn't perform well, but I actually enjoyed the game rather thoroughly, actually, because it was kind of like the kind... Here's how I can describe Knack. It had that sort of Sly Cooper feel while also maintaining its graphic advancement. It was one of their launch titles that came out with the PlayStation 4, the first one. The sequel came out just around 2017 or 2019, I can't remember specifically, but it was actually quite interesting. The gameplay mechanics definitely changed from its predecessor, but all in all, it was actually quite an experience to play on the campaign. And of course, it was a nice fictional setting, and I hope that they expand further on the story of Knack and his well-being, because he is a manifested individual that's been created from artifacts called relics. There are in a sort of dystopian human universe where, of course, there's like no energy or power crisis. Everything is modernized, and they have access to power their entire civilization for humanity, and it's based around using these things called relics. And apparently, in a expedition, they found a rare breed of relics, ones that can actually manifest itself into a living being, and that is, of course, Knack, how he was born. Now I just gotta find that hostage. And to top things off, I want to discuss a possible article that I hope to see in the future, and of course I want to give my insight to see if this title that has been on 20th Century Fox's everlasting and ever-growing crapper. And I'm talking about, yes, Family Guy. Will it ever get a movie? I say that with a heavy heart because, one, Seth MacFarlane is no longer the creative writer or director for Family Guy itself. All operations for writing, developing, and of course focusing on the true comedy of Family Guy, how it used to be, is all been shattered. And I'm like, yeesh. I mean, I've watched a couple of the new seasons of Family Guy, and I'll be honest, its comedy is undoubtedly terrible as compared to the previous seasons, such as Season 10, which was its most controversial. Oh, wait, no. Season 8 was its most controversial. And, of course, it had no boundaries. Kind of similar to, like, South Park, but it did not pan out pretty well. Okay, that dog did not want to get away. Ah, you cost me everything on that. Where are the other enemies? Oh,
ダメです。奴らがいます。
okay. Draw them out. Kinda wanna get those bonus.
Legion Jacinta. Legion Jacinta. Entway. Hinginku Harwo. Ja, Yuchalta. Yovchoch, Gechte Bochkomchte.
Wanna draw them all close. They're all bunched up. Oh, jeez. Ah, screw it. Where's the last one? That's the last one.
動くな。
お侍、お会いしたのも何かの縁。この鎧は猛虎に追われた職人から託されたものです。
では俺がハーンの代わりに預かっておくとしよう。よくぞ守ってくれた。
当然のことです。
Alright. Village is safe. Alright. I am now officially the Ghost of Tsushima. I think I maxed out my legend. Another village is safe. And we still have 2 more spots to visit. And the Unyielding Flame. Let's finish off with, of course, the Unyielding Flame. While we ride over, let's discuss further on one more story that's related. Actually, no, not one more. I meant to say my insight with the whole Family Guy movie. I mean, I hope to see that there's going to be a Family Guy movie. I mean, I've been hearing rumors every now and again saying that Disney is working to create a movie for Family Guy because, one, these are just merely rumors, and I will say this because Simpsons has had a movie, and they already have a sequel on the way for next year. Bob's Burgers has had a movie, and it was actually pretty funny. And all these Adult Swim / 20th Century Fox shows have actually had movies, but almost all of them have had movies. Just one animated Adult Swim / 20th Century Fox show has yet to receive a movie, and that is, yes, Family Guy. Will it ever receive a movie? I am not sure. I hope to. I've been hearing rumors, but we don't know if it will be as good if it comes out. Because one, I like to point out that Family Guy's pretty much ratings is as low as it can be, and it's not great in terms of their newer seasons that they had in the past. I'm talking about ones that have came out recently, including season, what was it, 28? I lose track, but it was not as funny as compared to, like, for example, season 8, season 10, season 11. Oh, let's deal with these guys. Oh. He'll tell the tale.
待たせてしまったな。
来てくださったのですね。
道中気をつけよ。
どうぞこちらを。
So far, no reports of any other camps or any positions. Only that we keep rescuing hostages, and yet we've still gotten to receive any actionable intelligence on camps. But I want to jump back to the whole Family Guy story. If it ever gets a movie, I will say I like to suggest a plot for how they should do the Family Guy movie. Let's just say, theoretically, during the whole, like, this was before the Simpsons have actually gotten their seasons to be renewed. Like, let's say the Simpsons was about to be on the verge of actually ending its show once and for all, because let's just face it, it has its ups and downs, and I mean, it has its moments, but I mean, it still predicted the future, but oh no, I still find it somewhat enjoyable. I think that's all of them. Now, back to the matter at hand. I hope to see if they act. I do want to jump the whack with the hypothetical. Let's just say The Simpsons was about to be on its final season, and that Family Guy has actually caught wind of it, so that Family Guy would be given the chance to take their chance to shine and actually win an Emmy, because they've always been nominated, and from time and time again, they still lose to Simpsons or any other show that has transpired on television. And pretty much Family Guy has actually made fun of that notion for years with the Simpsons crossover, the Emmy episode, which made no sense, and more notably Season 2, when Family Guy made their debut at the Emmys. And of course in Season 2, which was one of... I'm trying to remember the episode. Oh yeah, If I'm Not Dead, I'm Lying. I think that's what it was called. Where Peter Griffin was, of course, telling a white lie to everyone on television that Chris Griffin, his own son, was dying. But this was only to save a TV show for both him and Chris to watch together. But it ended badly when, well, I'm gonna say it, when he pretended to be God, and it almost ended in tragedy. But oh, okay, let's hear what he has to say.
火はつきそうか。
残念ながらこの濡れた薪と凍えた手では。
変わろう。
All right, ignite the fire.
これほど寒いとは。暖かいところへ行け。
そういたします。ですが今は火を囲み、この山の言い伝えをお聞きあれ。ある年に穂村天から上岳の山の峰ぞ落ちけるに、有識者の府上岳の崖を登りて穂村堤市岩尾を見いずる。 刃で焔振られれば、焔は鋼包めども小野神はこともなし。暗示いだしたるその技を焔の剣と名付けたり、岩王のかけらを切り出して渡りたるは唐の国。これいずこより来たるかと僧侶博士に尋ねたり、旅を続けていくとせか、またも焔の落ちぬれば、もののふ民に恐るるなかれと説き聞かす。焔の剣は天よりの授かり物と信ずれば、もののふこれを隠さず望む者に伝えり。師から弟子へと伝えられ、ただ猛虎のみ技を継ぎ、対馬の民をなで切りに。されど噂の聞こえるは城岳山の頂で、焔は待てり勇者来たらん。
Survive the climb?
お主、話の真偽を知るために山を登るのか。
滅相もない。ですが浪人に語り聞かせたところ、山に向かったようで光栄心でおらぬと良いのですが。
山が隠し持つ秘密を探ろう。
Might as well. Let's climb up the mountain and wield the way of the flame. Oh, now that's a climb. Alright, let's see how far I can go in terms of horseback. Not far enough. Alright, let's see if I can climb up from here. Yeah, crap. Oh, duh. Couldn't tell from the angle. Alright. Someone's lit fires on the way. Sorry, I just had to check to make sure my quick draw works. Yep. Okay. Gotta find some warmth. Oh, crap. Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh. That was cutting it close. Okay, now I gotta find the next way for climbing. Ah, crap, it's more further. Alright. Better move fast. No time for dogs. Yeah, I know, Jin, I know. Oh. Okay. I'm starting to hate winter. I feel it in my bones. Oh crap, dogs. Let's get back real quick. So I can get like a more... So I can, of course, get a head start in terms of like getting up that mountain. Because obviously those dogs would have delayed me into getting somewhere warm. And, oh come on! Missed that one. There it is. A samurai.
木のそばへ来てください。
助かった。お主は無事か。
心は擦り切れましたがね。
険しい山であるからな。頂には何を望むのだ。
答え、権力、何でもいい。火の剣ならばこの寒さもしのげましょう。
そうであろう。
あなたなら登りきれそうだ。 達者で。
Alright. Oh, jeez. How do I get... Now, which way do I... I think this way is the best. It's gonna be a hell of a climb.
かじかんできた。火はないのか。焚き火があった。
Campfire. Made it.
ついてくれ。暖かい。
Alright. Just watching this game just really got me shivering because it makes me think now about the snowstorm and of course the upcoming mini snowstorm that's going to be hitting the East Coast for about another 4 inches, which I say, come on! I hate the cold, and I hate digging out my archive again. But obviously, right now I need to focus at the task at hand. Whew. Now that we're, of course, making our way up the mountain, I want to finish off with this story. What if, say, Family Guy was going to be facing cancellation by the, let's just say, for fourth wall breaking measures, let's just say Disney. Let's just say that. For fourth wall breaking measures, let's just say Disney's going to be canceling Family Guy. Unless they get their act together. Like, all the characters are redeemed, they rekindle their spark that they had in Season 1, 1999. And yes, we focus having Stewie being less of a, well, of a child that focuses on just trying to focus on their sexuality versus like a young toddler whose ambitions was to kill Lois and destroy the world. And Lois, on the other hand, she of course needs to have a redeeming arc, because one, she has definitely degraded in terms of a character that's wise. Oh, thank goodness. We'll have to jump back to the story at hand, because right now we are about to face the samurai. We'll save it for another story. I think this duel will be our ending point for our episode. And of course, if you enjoy my playthroughs, my informative insight into the articles of the entertainment industry, please hit that like button and subscribe. Let's finish this off with a duel.
小石を拾った後に私と手合わせしていただきます。さすればホムラの剣を伝授いたしましょう。
Alright. Pick up the rock. What rock? Oh, that rock. Alright. Alright. Let's dance.
ホムラの剣を侮ってはなりません。
Whoa.
さあ、その石を太刀に打ちつけてください。
Woo!
立ちなさい。炎に身を捧げるのです。さて、ここまでといたしましょう。
そうか。殺し合わずに済んで安心いたした。対馬にあだなす者に使うことにしよう。
無事に得得したからといって天からの授かり物であること忘れてはなりませんぞ。
Alright. Now to drop down from this mountain. Which way do I go? Because there's no way that I'm going to be going down the long way. Back off the mountain. And it is finished. Let's meet with the musician.
よくぞご無事で。
Alright.
命を落としかけたが、穂村の剣得得したぞ。
火は操れるものではありません。何とぞ陰陽を焼かれませぬように。
炎に包まれるのは猛虎のみだ。
Alright. I'm afraid this is all the time we have for tonight's episode. I hope everyone enjoys my playthroughs, my gameplay, as well as my insight to the entire entertainment industry. If you wish for more content, please hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, everyone is welcome to the archives. Thank you and have a good night.